Everyone knows who a triple threat is. The traditional singer, actor, dancer combo that has stemmed from the Hollywood system. Beyonce, Donald Glover / Childish Gambino, Rihanna, Anne Hathaway. These are the first couple of people that come to mind. Now, what if I told you that there is a name for that? These people are multi-hyphenates. The term multi-hyphenate stemmed from the 70s as a way to give the label that's outside of the traditional actor, singer, dancer combo to essentially everyone else. So think of this: a writer, podcaster, chef, a producer, writer, director, a poet, sculptor, green thumb. It could literally be anything. And so in today's video, I just want to talk about what does it mean to be a multi-hyphenate. The first time I thought I might be a multi-hyphenate, maybe high school. I initially wanted to go to college for music composition because I loved band, I loved music, every sort of thing ever. But looking back now, I realized that I was kind of a multi-hyphenate in the making because of the things that I did. Like, yeah, a lot of people did a lot of different things, but some people stuck to like the same thing every season and then did that all year round, versus me, who literally did everything else as much as she could. I did student council, I was on National Honor Society, I did marching band, musical, and track 4 years in a row, and I was moderately good at all three things at the same time. And so this was probably my skills in the making, and it truly cemented, like, the moment I realized I really was a multi-hyphenate was because of TikTok. Like everyone else, I'm on TikTok, please follow me. And I came across this one creator that completely changed the game. Her name was Bernie, and she is a self-proclaimed multi-hyphenate who works in marketing and also has her own social media company. Bernie may not have invented the term of multi-hyphenate, but she definitely brought that term to TikTok on a whole new level. Creators like Bernie learned how to use their multiple skills to tap into many different markets under the niche that they work under, and she has pretty much made a very decent following, and she makes a good chunk of change too. When I discovered Bernie and looked through her account and, read some of her stuff, I was truly inspired, and I realized I think this is me too, and I really want to learn how to tap into that. Now, this part might be a little not for everyone, but I truly think that being a Gemini midheaven has actually helped me sit into my multi-hyphenate energy and my creative energy. Now, this is the part of the video that kind of goes into the astrology of me, and if you're just not into that, you can skip to this point. In everyone's birth chart, the midheaven sits in the 10th house. The 10th house represents public reputation, professional aspirations, and career advancements. Now, for me, my sign is in the sign of Gemini, which is a mutable air sign. So what does that mean? It means I can be adjustable and adaptable when the opportunity arises, which I think is very, very true. People who also have a Gemini midheaven, like myself, are eagerly curious, quick-witted, and fun going. We are very versatile in all aspects of communication, and so those are the careers that we tend to go into, whether that be digital marketing, social media, writer. We are proven to be very good public speakers, and we are very passionate under our certain niche. With that being said, a con of being a Gemini midheaven is that having a set timeline for a career is just not for us. We tend to jump from job to job, career to career, and just learn new things as we go. More than likely, we tend to start over completely with our careers, or we stick to freelancing. Once I read and sat with that revelation, I actually started to not feel bad about myself when I jumped from job to job that just isn't right for me. Sometimes you just know that job isn't for you, and especially with the pandemic and learning how to treasure your time, why would I waste my time at a place that's just not working for me? Whether I can be doing the best work in the world, but if I go in and it's not something that I want to do every day, and it's not something that I'm passionate about, that I want to keep doing, or honestly, if it's just a place where I have learned every single thing that I need to learn, I completely just shut down from it. I am like an eagerly curious person is the best way to describe myself, because it's the way that I will learn everything. I will figure out everything. I will jump from place to place. I mean, you can argue that the job that I'm at now, I could probably flip-flop departments in this company and still learn something new. And I just think that just has a big part of like my career and my personality. And I just think it's so funny because obviously not everyone believes in astrology, and you know, to me, I like astrology. I think it's fun. I do think there's some elements of truth to it. Do I think every single thing is true? No. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun thing. And I think in terms of my career and being a Gemini midheaven, I think it definitely applies to my life. So now, how do you become a multi-hyphenate? Now, granted, everyone is on their own journey, and my way may not be your way. So here are just a couple of tips that you can always consider. And if they work for you, they work for you. And if they don't, they don't. Number 1, don't let anyone tell you that you're not a multi-hyphenate. And that means yourself. You know what you like to do, and you know what you don't like to do. You know what your goals and aspirations are. You know exactly where you're headed, and maybe you know that's, you know, a week ahead or a month ahead. May not be 2 years ahead, but if you know that vision for yourself, don't let anyone tell you that you don't. Because for so long, people have been told what they are or told how they felt about stuff, and it's like, you need to claim that for yourself, and you need to know, like, no, this is who I am, and if you don't like it, I hate to break it to you, but that just has nothing to do with you. So like, mind your business and move it on. And like I said, that does include yourself, because self-doubt is a bitch. Number 2, try everything at least once. I am living proof that the phrase trial and error is a thing, okay? I have done every single thing under the sun. I've done painting, I have done YouTube, I have done TikTok, I have done photography, videography, every single thing that you can try under the sun, I have done it. Some things I do come back to, and some I just don't. It is frustrating in the moment because people don't like to fail, or people don't like to be in that learning process. But if you really learn how to embrace that learning process, it'll be fun. You can meet new people, you can try new things, and you can even experiment and create something that you never knew that could come out of you. And those moments are probably the greatest. And number 3, get out of your comfort zone. Now, this one is easier said than done, but it really works. People really do mean something when they say that. I would have never thought I would be a content creator of any kind ever if it wasn't for me uploading one video talking about Miss America from Hulu in the summer of 2020. That video started it all. It was a 20-minute video that I think only like 15 people saw. I just did it on a whim too. Like, it was just kind of like, I'm gonna do this. And for years, I wanted to make content, do X, Y, and Z, be that person. And I did. And granted, it's a slow building career. Like, I literally went from like 0 to 61 subscribers on YouTube. I went from 0 followers to over 6,300 people on TikTok. On Instagram, I went from like 400 to like 450. A lot has happened just in the last year when I graduated college, and it really allowed me to get out of my comfort zone. In summary, this video is to all my creative people who are jack of all trades and who are meant to master every skill possible instead of just one. We are the people who are going to pave the way for a healthy work-life balance and to truly find fulfillment in our lives, and it's going to be on our own terms. My name is Joan, and I'm a writer, director, actress, and creative visionary who isn't afraid to take risks and tell my truth. And you shouldn't either. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.